But hello VOD watchers, hello YouTube watchers, I hope you are all doing well. I am so excited for today. We are just about to go through Scarlet Deer Inn over the course of today. If you have not heard about it, it is a game that came out just a couple weeks ago. It is by a husband-wife duo from the Czech Republic, and every frame of animation was embroidered. As in, sewn. Physically. And then scanned back into the game. It's ludicrously pretty. I am so excited. This also was a patron-selected game. For the top tier of Patreon supporters do get to select games for us to play on the channel. It takes me a while to get to them, but we do get to them. So thank you to Wolfie1066 for suggesting this game. And yeah, if you want to join them, you can check out the links in the description below. Otherwise, let's just hop on in. We'll talk about some of the history, folklore, aesthetic ideas going on as we go, but it is about 5 hours long, so we're just gonna settle in and have a nice cozy time and have a great time together. Oh. Drumroll. Wait, hang on. Do the thing. Really? Oh, right. Because the game needs to be running. Oh. Look at it! Do you know, the bane of my existence as a streamer is games that pause when they are not the active window. I get why you do it, but like, I really want my games to be able to run in the background so that I can yap without it causing a problem. You know? Yeah. You'll be packing while watching, or attempting to pack while watching. On the flip side, please observe the most perfect goose. Look at that goose! I mean, what's there not to like? Right, that sheep is fully actually embroidered. That person is fully actually embroidered. The geese are simply amazing. They are immaculate. And I adore them. That's an incredible... yeah. Hello, Elin. What's wrong, Kuba? Well, she... Otto stole Horus again. And where is he? Up there. Wait, I'll go save him. Hans! There you are, Horus. Look at... oh... look at all the graffiti of the kiddos scratching into the waddle. The flowers and the goose. Here he is. See, he's fine. Now you keep your eye on him. Thank you, Mommy. Oh! Oh! Look at... Giddy up! Just the most adorable child that has ever been. How are you keeping now, Mistress Elise? Quite well, I think. I'll pop over and see if Mistress Dorota has finished the tunic for Bara. Oh, best bring her a bottle from the cellar then. You know she's partial to it. Thank you, Anna, for being such a help here at the inn. Always a pleasure, Mistress Elise. The stone is not embroidered, thankfully. Like, good god, that would be a crazy flex. But on a production level, right, all of the backgrounds are hand-drawn, and all the characters are embroidered. So it's all the animation. This makes more sense, yes. God, yeah. I think it would kind of clash pretty horribly if they were fully embroidered scenes that you were trying to stack layers on top of. Like, good God, if we had, like, fabric layers across all the stonework, and then fabric layers across all the everything else. Here it all is. Have some quality wines down here, but maybe something paltry will suffice. The old lady won't know the difference anyway. Which shall I choose? Mead or wine? Mead. Oh yeah, right? The artists involved are, like, quite talented. Let me be clear, it's not insubstantial. But right, if you had fabric stitching on all the backgrounds and then try to move another fabric layer on front of them, I think that would clash pretty horribly. So you'd have to, like, embroider every frame of scene as, like, a continuous scene. Which, no. No. No, 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 no. Will there be anything else, Mistress Elise? No, I don't think so. Thank you. Oh. Oh, look at the chart. And how far is it? Don't know, child. I've never been... Right. How big is an oliphant? Father Johannes showed me a picture of an oliphant. He said it was even bigger than a horse. Chat, that sounds fake. Nothing could be bigger than a horse. Well, done. How big are the oliphant's horseshoes? I haven't the faintest what an oliphant is. Right. And how many pirates have you killed? My dear child, I've never even seen it. Oh, and how sharp is that? Heavens, that is not for... Let me have a... Bara! Enough. Stop pestering our guests. Oh, I don't mind, Elise. She's only a bit curious. She's almost allowed a whole word in. Stop pestering our guests all the time. I'm not bothering anyone. Bara? Get those tables cleaned. I'm going, Mom. No, you're not. Enjoying your meal, Sir Ulrich? It is excellent, to be sure. I'm sorry. Doesn't Bara bother you too much? Not at all. She is a curious young lady. Wait, the text is embroidered. Wait, holy shit! Sorry, the text boxes aren't a fabric background with the text overlaid. That is actually stitched. Well, I'd just like to finish the meal before it gets cold. You can see it more clearly on this one. No, Polly, this is just in the Czech Republic. We are just in the Czech Republic. Like, a deeply fictional place. Somewhere outside of Prague. Yeah, sure. The text is classic cross-stitch. Yes, but that doesn't mean you had to go that extra mile of actually doing it. It shows up so much more clearly with the purple background, which, by the way, is gorgeous. There are manuscripts, like really, really high status manuscripts that have this purple and either gold or silver ink. They are amazing. Bara, let Sir Ulrich eat in peace. Oliphants. Yeah. Classic misspelling of elephant. And go clean the tables. Yes, Mom, I'm going already. She's clearly not going. Mommy, where are you going? Can I come along? You're staying here. I'm just paying a visit to our neighbor. Yay! You're off to fetch my present, aren't you? Didn't I say something about cleaning the tables? Yeah, I'm going. Clearly not going. Oh no. Stream lagging. Please hold. Nope, I've got no drop frames on my end, Wolfie. Goots! Yeah! Goots! Goots! I love them. I need to see my neighbor first, to see if she has finished Bara's tunic. Wait, that was the correct direction. Wait, I went the correct direction. Wait, we can't do that. To the woods! Oh, this is just another neighbor. Wait, this is just a different neighbor. What time period does this take place? Could the mother take the child to the zoo to see an elephant? No. It is late medieval, so either late 14th, probably late 14th century, as the dominant well, I should say, the fairy tale iteration of the late 14th century, right? This outfit is not what medieval women would have worn. Right? So this is a mix of kind of 19th century or 20th century folk, but you can see Ulrich's outfit is very, very typically late medieval. So yeah, right, it is technically a fictionalized fairy tale version of, but yeah, all of the character sprites and all of the text are embroidered. Moves! The moves are embroidered. So anytime you see this stitching, right, this running stitch pattern, greetings, Dorota. Hello, Elise. I wanted to ask, have you finished the tunic for Bara? I was hoping she might wear it for the fair. Oh, goodness, of course. You see, I'm about to finish. It's a very nice embroidery. Very difficult, though, and my fingers aren't as nimble as they used to be. Ah, the Scarlet deer. It's that meat of yours, isn't it? Yes, the best we have. Oh, well, my son. You know, he's a doctor in the town. He always sends me the very best meat. Most thoughtful of you, my dear. I'm sure someone will appreciate this good meat. Okay, no, okay. There's no universe where that got manually... Okay. They're doing some trickery. It is 2 layers. Okay, so they did not do the cross stitch all as one chunk for every text box. They did the pattern, then they did the text, and then they're digitally manipulating the text layer. Okay, that's what I thought they were doing. Now, what were we talking about? You said the tunic would be ready by now? And so it is. I have but a few stitches left, then you may take it. Howsoever, I was thinking, before I finish, would you be so kind and carry that hay to the stable? You see, Franta, a really nice lad, gave them to me, but he just left them over there, the scoundrel. How can I, a poor old woman, get them into the stable by myself? He's a kind soul, our Franta. Oh, yes, he is. But he's not the brightest. Would you be so kind, my dear? Gladly. I just sneak into our house like... Aw. Man. I like that everyone has a... Right? It's a really, really nice touch. There, they're in the stable. There, all done, the hay's in the stable. Ah, you're very kind, thank you. And the tunic? Is it ready? It certainly is. Just those last few stitches, but it will be the most beautiful young lady at the town fair. You have to show her off to my son when you're there. He's a doctor, you know. Which is very own apothecary. In the town, you've mentioned. What delightful embroidery. Not an easy one, but very pretty. Well worth the effort. Now, I was thinking, my dear Elise. Oh, no, I should not ask. What is it? Well, if you insist, I mean, before I finish the embroidery, could you visit Carl, the beekeeper? He's supposed to send me some meat. Meat from a beekeeper? Oh, well, fine. Carl makes very fine meat, certainly the best in these lands. Perhaps he could give you some advice. We all have to help each other after all. Oh, and since you're going to the village anyway, stop to see Otto the winemaker as well. His wife Lada also has something from you. Oh, I almost forgot. Give them these cakes Anna brought me. They will know. And one final thing, the one from the middle of the tray is for Otto the winemaker. He hates burnt crust. Carl can't tell the difference, so he won't mind. On your way then, sooner you leave, sooner you'll return. I'm finishing the last stitches. It will be ready before you're back. Beautiful embroidery. Bruh. Hello, lone fellow. She's worse than my father-in-law / law. Uh-huh. Getting us to do all of her chores. A guide stone. Ooh, lovely. These are all over the damn place. I did. Today was tough. I got 71,000. Hello. Good day. Oh, God bless ya, innkeeper. Suppose I can't get across the bridge, can I? Of course you can't, lass. Storm took it. Right now I'm doing nothing else but trying to put everything back together. Oh, fool of a bailiff won't give me no peace. Says there's no way to get to town, but you'd think he'd at least get that fat lazy guard who just leans on his halberd outside the village hall all day to help. Not a chance. Poor Miller's got to sort it out into himself again. Meanwhile, my flower business is going to the dogs. If each of 1,000 fleas find his armpits. Yeesh. I need to snoop around here, am I? Yeah, I went Papua New Guinea on Rapa Nui, which I should have known better. Except the obsidian on the materials list tricked me. And then Cordova, I went to India. I thought about Cordova, and then I decided, no, surely it's not Andalusian this time. And then it was Andalusian this time. No! No! Daily Benin for the Rapa Nui one. No, it's a great advice, except if it says obsidian and shell, you absolutely don't go Benin on it, because Benin doesn't do inlays on the eyes. Hello. Hello, Elise. Hi, Hanka. How's the prep for the fair going? Oh, don't even ask. He's working as usual, leaving me stuck here on my own. I'm supposed to head to town to take a new fabric for a tabletop. The old one totally clashes with the plates. You know, right? Those gorgeous ones I scored at the market last time. The red ones? Good grief, no, those were awful. I finally chucked them out. I mean the new ones, the cherry ones. Bruh. But no, he's got to work again. Don't apologize. Elise! What's the matter? Hello, Elise. Hi, Marek. What's on your mind? Oh, I wanted to thank you again for all the food for our pa. You're most welcome. Alright, lone fellow. Have a good lurk. There's always a bit to spare in the kitchen. Anything else? Well, if you want help with anything, just say the word, I'll sort it. That's kind of you, Marek, but there's no need to shout across the whole village. She looks so grumpy all the time. Oh no! Huh? Oh, he's shy. Oh. He totally has a crush on us, right? So, where now? Hello, Sprouts. We're no Sprouts, yeah! Oh, I do beg your pardon. What are you up to? Catching slugs? Slugs! Oh, chat? Observe this child? He is the most... He's just got the most... capital D? Face you could possibly ask for? He's so enthusiastic about the slugs. There's so many of them after the rain, and if we don't get them quick, geese eat them up. Geese! It's very, sort of folk costume embroidery patterns, Ray. Yeah. Let's see if we can if we can do something. Hey, hey. Right, I mean, the really fancy borders are, like, way, way, way more elaborate. But, let's see if we can find simpler ones. Hello? We'll see what we can do. Right, the fancy ones are really, really fancy, but some of the older ones, are significantly less. Right, so this would be, hand touch-up, 1890 to 1910, probably for the photography. And you can see, right, the simpler patterns across here definitely have some relationship, though. The ones in the game are even simpler traditional patterns. Obviously, the shawls here are significantly more elaborate. I wonder if it's... Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Right, you might also look in some cases on like Ukrainian folk patterns for like the really red and white simple ones. I say simple as if I could possibly make any of those things. But right, Ukrainian folk costume often has the red embroidery that we see around our Elisa's text boxes. Text boxes is a difficult word to remember sometimes. Don't worry about it. Or this is Russian. This is Russian, but it's fairly old. Right, where you have this bicolor contrastive one. Yeah, we have little surviving examples of folk embroidery from earlier than the 19th century in Ukraine due to constant troubles here. Yeah, unfortunately, Russia has much better surviving examples of the sort of historical folk designs than Ukraine does because, you know, obliteration of folk traditions under the Russian Empire. And then everything else. You know, as you do. So, It also, I think, really shows. And then even, that's the everything else. It really oh, I need to switch back to the stream manager page there. That brief diversion really also shows the ways in which Elise's outfit is very different from, like, Czech folk traditions. They say it used to be a very beautiful house. Like, what we're wearing is not at all... except for having the over-apron, like, has very little relationship to... You clay-brained clodpole. No! The Carter has little hoof prints along his embroidery. I swear, if you don't move, I'll make sausages out of you. What's going on? Hello. This one's stubborn as an ass, all right. Don't like them puddles on the road, see? To hell with that. Of course, he stops right here. Why not? I've really had it. Well, that's great. Now I can't get to see the beekeeper. Oh, what a stubborn ass. You're lucky you're pretty. What a good honk. He still won't move. Nah, he sat on it, the bastard. Hi, Marketa. Hey, Elise. How are you holding up? It's rough you being on your own with the kids now. It's getting better. Anna's been a huge help at the inn, and Bara's old enough to look after herself and Kuba now. I know, but still. Just say the word if you need anything. Thanks. Yeah, the backing music is all traditional instruments. And what do you need them for? That's secret, yeah! How fair, you slug hunters. I've got enough yet? There's no such thing as enough slugs. Yeah! He's so serious. God, the kids are perfect. I have no notes. I have absolutely no note. Good day, Master Bailiff. God's greetings, innkeeper. Got that roof fixed yet? Working on it. It's a disgrace. Makes us all look like a bunch of pumpkins. Well, a fine tavern like that needs a firm hand. And what are you implying? What precisely are you implying? Hi, Maria. Hello, Elise. Why are you just standing here? I'm waiting on my Franta. Old Dorota been needing something from him again. Just this morning he gave her some hay and she bounced straight to work again. We'd be off on our way to the castle by now. Stupid old witch. Tell me about it. I keep telling you that new cart was the devil's own gift to us. Still nothing? And that's the churchyard, I assume? And the Cooper? Huh? Good day, Otto. Look, do you need something? I ain't got a lot of time. Is your wife here? Why? What for, eh? What's the old I want from her? She's bothered us long enough. She's off out again, didn't bother telling me where to. Not that I care. She goes to see the priest, tells him all sorts of horseshit. If she ain't at the churchyard, I can't help you. Then leave me alone, I ain't got all day. Thank you. I was gonna give you a cake. Sheeps! Oh, the sheeps. Don't know, Polly. Do not know. Hello. Do you know where I can find Lada? You mean Otto's wife? The ones who make that good wine? They live right over there on the edge of the meadow? That must be her. Well, don't know anything about her. Ooh, we have a mine. God knows what's down there. Oh, so we have everything. Well, that actually kind of helps narrow down our geography just a little bit. right? That helps narrow down our geography just a little bit, because we're probably then more likely in northeastern Czechia, kind of bordering Bohemia and Silesia. As we get up into those mountains, that's where a lot of the big silver mines are. So if we got one of those, that's pretty neat. They're doing a really good... Hi, Nick. Katerina the seamstress. I miss you, my love. Well, Polly, I think that answers that question. I love to sit here a while, but I have to take care of these stupid cakes. Read from trivia from a lecture about embroidery from a month ago. We have examples of Italian-style embroidery from the 16th century and records that Italian specialists copied the techniques. All thanks to the Queen of Poland, Bona Sforza, taking stuff from her native Milan to the Ukrainian castle she owned. That's amazing. Love that. Look at the... Oh! Look at them! Look at them. Ah, you're quite the tubby one, aren't you? They're so rumbly. They're so rumbly. Hello, Father. God bless Elise. Father, what do you mean? Well, she's always asking our guests strange questions. What kind of questions? Well, earlier as I left the inn, she wouldn't stop pestering Ulrich, who brings goods to the castle. She kept asking about strange animals, distant lands, and goodness knows what else. Poor Ulrich, I don't think he's ever stepped foot outside of the town. Exactly! She's seen drawings of exotic things in my books, no doubt. I see, I hope it doesn't affect her. Don't worry about her. Your Bada is a cunning and inquisitive soul. You know where Lada is? I ask why you were looking for her. Supposed to collect something from her, but she's not at home. Her husband was not really helpful. Yes, I am sorry to say Otto and Lada are passing through a stormy time. He, in particular, is struggling. And, I fear, drowning his sorrows. Yeah, that's gossip. By any means, if Lada is not at home, you may find her by the old oak tree. The old oak tree? Yes, where the remains of a pagan shrine still stand. She goes there sometimes to ask the forest spirits for help. At least, this is what she tells me. I've told her it is nothing short of blasphemy. Still, she never listens. She protests that if God existed, he would not allow such suffering. Ah. Quite, yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yes, quite. Yes, as you say. Indeed. What a classic problem. Truly one for the philosophers to sort out. Well, let us speak no more of such things. Where can I find the old oak tree? In truth, I don't know this area well yet. Follow the churchyard wall to the left. A path leads from there. You cannot miss it. Again, we are technically in, like, the fairy tale folk space. And it is a big thing in the period where a lot of Czech folk tales get collected to associate various beings with pagan survival outcroppings. Regardless of the extent to... Oh, you can pet the sheeps. So yes, well, I am very much not in the opinion that a lot of these folk beings are pagan relics. Much less they're still in active practice. It's, again, when operating in folktale spaces, in which case, you know, yeah, it's late. On the flip side, it can also just be Svadavid, and I guess that's fine. Hello, Lada. I'm glad I found you, Lada. Mrs. Dorota asked me to bring a cake for your husband, and she says you have something for her. That's true. I want her to embroider something nice on Yishik's shirt, so he can wear it at the town fair. But he's fine. My darling boy's fine. Oh. Oh, that's not good. Oh, that's very not good. Oh. Yeah, I understand why they're going through a rough patch. But we have to go back home. I don't have his shirt on me. Wait, how do you find me? No one comes here but me. I do hope my husband doesn't know about this place. Well, yeah, he wasn't very helpful. Father Johannes told me. You know, he's the only one I can confide in. Yeah, it's called confession. It's an important rite. You know? Is this kind of theological speculation period appropriate? I mean, again, 1. 19th century folktale space that evokes the Middle Ages. 2. This is Bohemia-ish. Hotbed of reform movements and or weird beliefs. Like, between the Hussites and between being engaged with various currents that result in people like Minocchio, shoutouts to the cheese and the worms, people were closely engaged with theology if they were able to, and they came up with their own weird things. I've not seen the specific question, if God exists, why would he allow suffering, as a thing in weird, probably blasphemous, late medieval folk Christian traditions. What part of folk story? Guys. There is no year assigned in this game. This is technically a fantasy game. It's just a fantasy game that is Czechia. And so we need to think more 19th century antiquarian folk story collector. More than we need to think about, oh, is this the 1200s? No. Is this the 1500s? No. Come on! I'm not going to say it again. Let's go back home. Here's the shirt for Mrs. Dorota. You said she had a cake for my husband? Yes, I almost forgot. I hear your husband hates burnt edges. The middle piece of the pie, he hates everything. Elise, please do give him thanks. You as well, Elise. Medievalism, not medieval, exactly. Now, if they do specify a year, we are going to immediately jump on that. But it's a medievalism that is clearly a late medievalism. We'll need to visit Carl the beekeeper. You think they're passed through out free? One of the things. Yeah, you did it. How'd you get the mangy animal off the bridge? Don't even ask. Had him up every wretched puddle along our way. Now he stopped here. Better than being on a bridge, I suppose, but I'll give him what for. If we ever get home, that is. What is stuff? You're running along like you. I get moving too good for sausages. You'd be wasted as sausage meat. Dragging along like molasses. Huh? Molasses is a weird food thing to have in a medievalist setting. Oh, they're back! Are there more slugs here by the river? Yeah! So, have you got enough of them yet? Look, he heard the goose. And so there must be a... I don't have time to go to the castle right now. But look at the castle! That is the most Central European mountain castle you could possibly ask for. Hello? I don't think he's here, but there is smoke coming from the chimney. Someone has to be home. Hello? Nothing. Looks like someone's in the cellar. Did you lock yourself in the basement? Did you lock yourself in the basement on accident? Hello? If his really is better. Huh? Hello? Ah, I skipped a line of dialogue. God dang it. Ice. And an elevator. Lots of ice. Hello? And a lot of blood? Oh my god. I need to get out of here. It keeps, like, skimming thing. I'm jumping. Well, so the beekeeper is also a serial killer, apparently. Oh, good. Good, good, good. That, nope, nope, nah. Nope, no. Why? Why is there a wraith hanging over our head? How is there all this ice around, though? A torch? Now to light it somehow. Oh good, now we have a jump. We have hops. Hops. Ow. We're on an adventure now. It's official. So anyway, apparently we found okay. I'm leaving now. Goodbye. Oh, shit. The torch only lights up for a little while. Well, that sucks. We're chill with that? We're chill with all of this. Wispy. This lousy torch won't last for long. I don't even dare imagine what might be lurking in the dark. Yeah, this... Yep. Really gotta move decisively section to section here. Bug! Ugh. Yeah. We're fine. No need to panic. Is it just a trapdoor? Is that what this is? Oh. Well. I seem to have accidentally gone the correct direction. No, I think the bees are just... I think they're unrelated. I think we're officially in spooky. I'm officially saying that we are officially in spooky. Like, that's a lot of candles. This is fine, room on fire. Haha, I'm in danger. Definitely I'm in danger. Except look at the deer in the back. In the cave. But we are going full Hollow Earth-y on. Okay, so it's a water wheel that would power an elevator, except that we need to, you know. Engage it. Like that. I really was hoping it would go up. I'm really hoping it would go up. And not down into the spooky underground church. Like, I was really hoping that we were not about to go Castlevania. You know? Like, instead we went full Castlevania. Cool. Rope right off. What a useful event that is. This is fine. Everything's fine. Totally great, cool, good. Nobody expects the Castlevania. Nobody expects the Castlevania. We should all be expecting the Castlevania, though. God, every single one of these doors. Who designed these spaces to make sure that the levers are always, no questions asked, no failures on the wrong side of the door? Oh, good. A ragdoll? But what on earth is it doing here? Hi. You're just hanging out? Cool, that's fine. Totally fine. A-okay. Not an issue. Oh. Well, that nearly went poorly. That did go poorly. Yes, thank you. Very kind of you. That ghost looks a bit like the dead body, which... I mean, there's another pagan altar. Again... I actually don't know exactly which one. I assume Spadavit. Because that's a safe bet. It's reminding you a lot of the When in Time is Carmen Sandiego game. What a deep pull. Let's not die this time. Turns out dying is bad. Okay, but these guys don't have any toys. They're just here for fun. The having time limits on every bit of platforming, though. Because otherwise, we just run out of torchlight. Is a little annoying because it really discourages me from being like, ooh, game pretty. Siblings and you freaking love. Oh, let me be very, very clear. Same. 100% same. We never played that much of like the original Where in the World, but we played so much of When in Time. Hey look, there's another toy. A small shepherd's flute? What on earth is it doing here? No! You should be hunting slugs, not, squimched. Does that mean that we're actually close to... Oh, no. I was afraid of that. Cool. That's fine. Those bats are completely normal and not at all an issue. Damn. Bleeding thing. Wait, it worked. We broke it and it worked. We're never punished. I'm a medium, I'm out punished. I guess we're just gonna have to say hello, huh? Am I supposed to follow you? Oh yeah. Darn light bugs. You run so fast. I need you to not. Like, you are so much faster than me. Oh good, we're back to at least a spot of murder. Locked. Of course it's locked. Why would it not be locked? The music got like exactly. Wait, that's... Uh-oh. That's Horus. Uh-oh. No. Why is the beekeeper a serial killer? Yeah, it bodes poorly. I adore these tunes. Oh, the music's so good. Oh! A secret exit out here? At the oak tree. Huh. Have to get home. And let me guess, the bailiff is going to be completely freaking useless? About all of this, despite being your damn job? And the fact that there's a serial killer? Well, that bodes badly. Where are the kids? Mistress Elise? Where are the kids? Damn it, where are Kuba and Para? Right, but she was so strong. Wait, who? Who is she? What happened? Where are my kids? Yup. Knew it. Knew it. Knew that was who we were going to be referencing. I just had a feeling. I just... Yeah. Let me find the poem. Yep. Give me just a sec. We'll talk about it. The old lady with the shorts was totally on it. I don't know. The poem Podlednica was written by Czech folklorist and poet Karl Jaromír Erbin in 1834. It was included in his 1835 collection A Bouquet of Folk Legends, Kytice z Powiesti Narodnych, also known by the short title Kytice. In the poem, Erbin evokes the legendary Polednica, a noon demon in Slavic mythology known in English as Lady Midday or the Noon Wraith. She's usually pictured as a woman who roams fields and meadows. She attacks children playing outside at noon or adults working out at hour, causing heat strokes, madness, or neglect. She did ask after meat from the beekeeper. Never mind, she's totally in on it. Ulavica ditie stalo zaplna hrdla kryczelo. Bodejś si trochę malo I kitania milcello. So, in the poem, the mother is scolding a boy who refuses to calm down, and then she sees the Noon Witch, and in her what she thinks is a fight against the Noon Witch to try and save her child, she smothers the kid. Yeah. Yeah, you thought German folktales were dark? Oh boy, do I have news for you. Bodes ill for us. Bodes ill for us. Now, the Polednica is older than that poem. But, yeah, is very much not someone... The Noon Witch came for them. What? What Noon Witch? Found horrors in the cellar under the beekeeper's house. Wonder what does a Noon Witch have to do with this? I did everything I could. Right? I don't need anything there right now. Why are all folk songs so dark? Because life is super difficult, right? In a lot of peasant culture. Okay, I was gonna bother our neighbor, who clearly is in on it. She did know that the beekeeper does meat. Please help me. What's going on? Karel, the beekeeper, he tried to kill me, to kidnap my kids. Seller of his is horrific. Please. What on earth are you babbling about? Please. You have to save them. Please. I know Karel now. I don't know why you're spraying such horseshit. It's the truth. Please. I don't see why I should believe so. Sir, Elisa wouldn't just make up a thing like this. Let's at least go have a look. Fine, but I'm telling you, you'll be sorry if it turns out you're pulling my leg. Well, but where are these corpses of yours, the children of the mad murderers? But seriously, there was a dead child on this table. Jirik, the winemaker's boy. And Karel saw me, and he wanted to kill me too, and... knew which took the winemaker's boy. Everyone knows that. I'm sorry, Elise. There's a heap of poached meat here. Oh, okay. So she's in on it and that he's a poacher. But that's enough. I don't have time for your delusions. Let's go. Now you've gone too far. Clearly running that is becoming too much for you, just as I've been saying for a long time. You should finally give it up and leave it to people who can handle it. Deal with the poaching later. I have other things to do now. You and Keeper, I'm not finished yet. Let's go. What now? The damn bailiff isn't going to help me. I'll have to find them myself. We're going to go snoop. We need to snoop more quietly than this, though. We need to snoop. This one's completely empty. We need to snoop much more snoopily. Nothing interesting here. Yeah. Yeah. Lots of toys. I just have a chest full of children's toys here. We're also not... We're not acknowledging the Polednica outfit in his house. Cobwebs. What on earth is this? It looks like some kind of disguise. If I hide under the bed, though, he's totally going to show up again. Back in? Back in? No? Wait. Hello, cat! Welcome on in. Let me go into the trapdoor. Unfortunately, you know, when we've taken lethal damage and have reset to a bed, you do know that, we've been running into... We've been seeing an actual noon wraith above our heads. We'll have to die on purpose so I can show you all. It's for content. Let me in! So yeah, So the story so far, Kat, just to sum up, is that we are Elise. We are a single mother with 2 kids. No, I cannot. And I cannot crouch on the trapdoor. Oh, I can just push down. I can just push down on the trapdoor and that does it. You have bog creatures, Mavki, or souls of women dead from unhappy love, and to what men lure them to bogs and eat them. But there's also a guy, Paralesnik, who fights for people and eats Mavki. Incredible, right? So yeah, the bailiff wants our business. Well, the town got ready for the fair, and we ordered a nice tunic from our neighbor, who is assigned us a bunch of useless fetch quests. And while running them around, we discovered that the beekeeper is in fact a serial killer who uses the guise of a noon witch in order to kill and do nasty things to children. The noon witch, the Polednica, is a cross-Slavic folk monster that causes heat stroke, hallucinations, and or just murders children. And so our children have since been kidnapped, because when we escaped from Carl, he immediately went after our kids. And now our job is to find them. And yes, it's definitely mechanical embroidery. But like, all the characters are still embroidered frame by frame. I would hate to do that on a non-mechanical one. Like, so yeah, there's Carl. He's completely unsuspicious. My god. That's so... what the fuck? That's Yishik's Lucky Charm, the one Lada made from him. Poor boy. What on earth is going on? What kind of person could do something like this? Yeah. But right, yeah, as Parisian said, a lot of folktales are either... there's kind of a few genres, right? Ones that are helping define community culture or kind of preserve history origins. So folktales that name places, right? Or that explain the names of places. There are folktales that are intended to scare people, and Polly also chimes in on this, that are designed to provide warnings for children. So like, don't go running around in the bog, because the marshal, don't go chasing after those pretty blue lights you see in the bog at night, because those are will-o'-the-wisps. They will kill you. They will kill you dead. They're also just pockets of marsh gas that indicate spots that will cave in and kill you dead. We'll hang out through ads, and then we'll summarize and reiterate. Some of them are supposed to just be entertaining. It is okay for it to be a one that is simply entertaining, especially of ones that where we're in the more comic vein, where people get their comeuppance for being bad people. And some of them are supposed to be just more moralizing stories. Right, behave in XYZ way in order to keep everything good. So yeah, right, lots of different uses for folktales, but really a lot of it comes down to that life was in a lot of different ways hard, and storytelling is a way to build community, provide some occasionally escapism from it, but also serve as education and moral instruction for the community as a whole. For Elin, for the poem that we looked at, it is from the 19th century by a professional folklorist, so an actual collector of that stuff, so he's using it very metaphorically to do psychological literature. But also, yeah, at least part of it seems to be an explanation for heat stroke. Anyway, that's a lot of graves. This guy has killed like 40, 50 kids. Or Yurik. And of course it's locked. Of course it's locked. Well, it did not be locked. Goose! Another goose. I hope it's not too late. Pop up real quick. Now, I don't immediately off the top of my head recognize the red-headed sprite that we saw earlier. Oh good, we're back here. So now if we die, we'll respawn right here, which will be great. Good. It does look a little bit like a red cap. But it's not. Red caps as a thing are minks. So, like... God, I hope this doesn't fall on my head. Maybe we should leave. Get out of there. What do you mean are there confirmed folk stories for each genre of folktales? I mean, right, these are all descriptive, but most categorizations of folktales operate on the summary of plots, rather than, like, saying, oh yeah, here's any particular specific thing. Yeah, they're from the Isle of Man, most specifically. Ew. Don't like slime. Don't like me some slime. I'm definitely not going the right way. But there's a toy there. A wooden goose? What on earth is it doing here? Yeah, so this sucks. Get out of here. My god. Never seen such a big and disgusting spider in my life. Other than that, the chest is empty. Thanks. Really. Narrows it down, huh? And another one. A wooden stick horse. I feel like at this point we kind of know what it's doing here. I'm gonna be so for real. I feel like we kind of have a very good guess what they're doing down here. That was a no way back. That's a problem. I shouldn't have done that, because, like, quite clearly that's not where I'm supposed to be. Just wading into face-deep water like that cannot be good for you. Better hold my breath, I guess. Oh great, we're nope, 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 nope. Hate this. Yep. No. This is a great way to die horribly. 0 out of 10. Do not go cave spelunking. Unless if you are an expert. Oh, it's down further. God, how is this further down? How is there still further down to go? I'm just back here? Can't move it without a key. I don't... All of that and I didn't get a key. Huh? Oh good, not the buckets. Yeah. Slugs. A key! Oh. Well, that was easy. Here I was thinking you'd have to, like, actually do something. Ugh. Ugh. Not the big dead rat. Zero out of 10. Right? That engaged all of those. Damn geese. It's a good thing that Byron loves to draw the geese. Because man, we'd be in trouble if it weren't for that. Uh-oh. You're alive? Where are my children? How did you get all the way here? Where are Kuba and Bara? Well, nothing to be done now. Damn it! What did you do to them? You shouldn't have come here. Where are they? My lady has just eaten. We're safe for the time being. But it doesn't matter anyway. You shouldn't have come here. I'm sorry, Elise. Goodbye. Ow. Seriously, we have got to stop doing... if you're going to kill us, hit us with a sword like a normal person. Like, stop dropping us down pits. This is ridiculous. To be fair, he intended to, except that he intended to, and we escaped, or he intended to and is just bad at his job. Well, damage, well... Oh yeah, that's not gonna work. We're gonna get num 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 num. At least add a pendulum to... Exactly! I'm just gonna have to... I don't like the feel of this. Oh, I can break through. God, I hope this doesn't fall on my head! Oh good, I'm now back here. Since I've made it back here, I can go back this way. With a light this time. And not go running about. In the dark. Thank you. What, does that not... Seriously? This whole place. Needs to don't. Paris Goose. Oh good, a shortcut. Now we go back the other way. I appreciate giving you a timer on when your torch is about to go out, based on the sudden heavy panic breathing, because also same. I'm not scared of the dark, but I don't want to be in total darkness. Hey, what the hell? Hey, what the hell, man? Like, yeah, I'm also super unimpressed. Get out of here. Well, that's not good. Well, I think it's time to die. So there's our Noon Witch. Man, and I'm back here? Ew. Oh, I'm back here. Alright. Well, let's try this again. This time with feeling. I don't have a super clear conception of how this whole space works. Oh, this is where I came from, isn't it? So I should need to go up. KJ, that's peculiar. Climb faster, 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 and boom. Now we did it. Get out of here. Ow. Ow. Seriously. But rude of you. Okay, you can really just face tank, can't you? That's really what that sentence means. Is that you can, without much effort, completely face tank those enemies. Surely there's an up here, right? Surely there's more of an up here. I just had a hunch. Oh. Well... A toy night figure, but what? So, I mean... In context, they're not saying that the kid... Oh, it's weird that the kids are going missing. Right? They're saying, oh, they all got taken by the Noon Witch. So, like, they do think the kids are dead. Just that they got taken and that's that. Yeah, the bailiff kind of specifically says, hey, they got taken by the Noon Witch. Now, admittedly, the bailiff sucks and we shouldn't trust anything he says, but you know. That is neither here nor there. Rare case where the miller in the story is not the problem, and it is in fact the bailiff. I guess not that rare, because bailiffs are also commonly problems. Like, millers are always problems. Goose. I'll run on the bailiff being in on this. Under, I think he's just the normal kind of jerk. Wow, this level design is all, like, so confusing. Right, is it just me? Or have I been, like, consistently totally off base as to how this map stitches together? Oh, that's cool and fine and good. Cool and fine and yay. Yeah. What? Oh, that just kills me. Okay, well, I thought I was going to be able to outrun it. But, that was on me. We're going to be sneakier. Yeah. Breaks every time. What else is new? Like, come on, I saw the climby flowers. I knew I had to do climby flower things. Oh! That's no good. Especially if there's not a... Is this an area I've already been before? No. I just had a lit torch for reasons. Yeah, I am totally lost. Okay, this is an area I've been before. Asterisk. And all of that just to get a thing for this guy? For this corpse eater? Well. Okay then, I guess we're gonna go back this way like we're supposed to. That's fine. What did I expect? Yes. Right, yeah, as to... Ow. Shit. Now I wake up here. That's so annoying. Yeah, murder, death, murder, death, murder, death. Could you not? Could you not, though? Like, have you seriously considered not doing that? Cool. This place is getting significantly more deadly by the second. Not a fan. Significantly more deadly by the second. Yeah, it gets beyond that pretty quickly. So if you look at like Chaucer, the Miller's Tale, the guy becomes a sleazebag on like 18 different fronts. But it starts with the, well, what if they're either corrupting the material, right? What if the Miller is, one, corrupting the purity of the flour? Or two, we have got to stop doing this. Just price gouging for the stuff is fine, but they're overcharging us for what the thing is. Let's just make sure there's nothing over there. Okay, good, fine, awesome, love that. Now we go hop, 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 hop. Luckily, these boxes weigh exactly the same as one person. There's nothing over here, nothing over there, nothing in the box. But then it becomes all sorts of just, right, like partners. Right, Chaucer also has sort of the same opinion about partners, because of course he does. Which is, oh yeah, they're scam artists, right? These are con artists and scam artists extraordinaire. Oh, this is here now. Again, I don't know exactly what's that's about, but you know, that's fine. Hello, friend. You again? Okay. You run a little bit more slowly, please? Like, this is a lot. This is so much. Now, what's that they have on their fishing line? Glow bug? Let's try this again. They use the glow bugs as a way to deal with other spooky things, apparently. Because all the other monsters dislike light. And so the glow bugs have that sorted. It's just the glow bugs are also complete cowards, and so throw themselves off of the cliff at the nearest opportunity. So don't just overshoot and fling myself into the void, and I get where I need to go. Running around in cave tunnels with glowing bugs and spikes everywhere, getting real Hollow Knight vibes, says the guy who's only played Hollow Knight. Exactly. I mean, not that I think you can totally escape Hollow Knight as a influence here. Hey, that's my necklace. What are you even doing here? Nobody comes here except him. I'm looking for my children. I need to get through that locked door. My Barra left a trail near it. They must be in there somewhere. I've seen a few children here already. The last time you led 2 of them at once. That must be them. How do I get through the door? Perhaps I could tell you, but I can't leave here until someone gives my body a proper burial. And I have no one to help me. Please. I don't have time for this. You don't need to hurry right now. That man leads children through here often, but he always brings them back right after the full moon. What? That was just yesterday, and your children are probably fine for now. You can help me, and I'll help you in return. I suppose I don't have much of a choice, do I? I need to climb out of the ravine and go to the castle to tell my betrothed that Rosarka sends you to find and bury her body. Not far. You'll be back in no time, and it will mean so much to me. And where exactly is your body, Rosarka? I don't see it anywhere. Well, someone dragged it up out of the ravine, but I don't know why. You only need to tell my betrothed Philip to find it and give it a proper burial. Philip? As in Philip of Hirschberg? Or Lord of the Castle? Yeah, that's my lambkin. You show him the necklace you picked up here, he'll believe you were sent by me. Yeah, because we're totally just going to get an audience with it. Cool, 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 cool. Look at all the... Look at the... Maybe also he'll take it... Try that again. Let's try to climb the ladder on the ladder instead of next to the ladder. Presumably fell into the ravine. Possibly also got murdered in the ravine. Neither option is... You... Wait, girl. I've been waiting for you. For me? You know me? Rosarka can still be saved. Come, follow me. Okay. You're so relaxed about it. That cruel deed can still be undone. Poor Rosarka's thread of life is not completely but without her missing eyes and limbs, I cannot do a thing. Here, girl, take this golden spinning wheel. Thanks, I'm just gonna pocket it. And journey to the castle to see Lady Vorsala. Don't trade it for anything but hands, legs, and eyes. Yeah, don't waste any time. Why are you still here? Hurry to the castle and trade it. Don't trade for anything but hands, legs, and eyes. Hi, Kritmer. I feel like this frame speaks for itself, actually, Kritmer. What? What? Well, I have to go to the castle. I'll take it with me, I guess. Oof, okay. How do you... chat, y'all have some striking... Like, there were like 4 of you. And I understand you're doing other things. But you were like, oh, I can see the seed. And then like 30 seconds later, like, oh, I see the corpse. How do you miss the dismembered body? How do you... You don't have any glasses on with the negative... Ulrich the merchant probably lives here. Uh-huh. Oh, we're just at the castle. Hey, where exactly do you think you're going, girl? Lady Vorsala ordered me not to let any riffraff into the castle. Anyone could say that, hmm? Well, go ahead, maybe I'll keep her busy for a while. What am I supposed to do with you? Hello. How's everyone doing? Hi, Maria. Oh, hey, Elise. Cass, where's your Franta? Don't remind me, he barely finished what that witch led on. I mean, Dorada. And the mother of the new castle, Lady Rosarka, immediately put him to work. Lady Vorsala. Keep telling you that new car was the devil's own gift to us. But I... Silence! That cunning husband of yours neglects his work, and because of his incompetence, my sweetie's horse lost a shoe. He nearly threw me off the saddle. Quiet, sweetie, Mummy is talking. Sorry, Mama. And he nearly threw her off the saddle! You want her to break her bones? What if something happened to me? Darling, don't interrupt, Mummy. Sorry, Mama. What if something happened to her? This is a good bit. This is a good bit. Well, what do you have to say for yourself? And you over there, don't you have work to do? Who even are you? I have this golden spinning wheel for you, lady. Mama! So beautiful, I love to spin on it. I don't want money for it, though. I'll trade it for hands, legs, and eyes. Hands, legs, and eyes? It's kind of stupid joke. Mama, please, I like it so much. Fine, sweetie. I'll buy it for you, but I won't give you more than one pair of hands for it. Bring the hands of that wench of ours. This will finally be of some use. What do you mean? Don't expect anything more for us. Get lost, you filthy thing. Sweetie, Mummy is talking. And get lost, you filthy thing, guard! She's in the mood again, blasted woman. Sorry I have to throw you out. You better not show your face here for a while. Young Razarka isn't much, but compared to her mother, she's her pleasure. When the Lord's away, that old cow's acting like she owns the whole castle, and she's making our lives a misery. Wait, but if that's Razarka, then who's Razarka? You know? But if Vorsala's the... I see we're doing evil step something. When to dismember the other... They're terrifyingly blasé. No, it's a folktale. Don't worry about it. Hey, so, I got hands. We only gave me the hands. Give them here. Pass me the water of life, I will set it... Sorry. That'll have to do for now, but we still need to get the legs and eyes. I cannot bring Razarka back to life without them. They wouldn't give me anything else, so they threw me out. I'll have to trade something else. Well, let me guess. I'm the one who has to handle it, right? A golden dice staff belongs to the spinning wheel. I don't have it anymore. Find young Onan down in the village. He knows what happened to the golden dice staff. Find it and hurry to the castle of Lady Vorsala. Don't trade it for anything but the legs and eyes. Young Onan. Right then. Oh yeah, super gonna get consequences. Consequences are fully in store. For many people here, actually. The whole squad is going to have a bad time. The bailiff, the beekeeper, the miller. No, the miller seems decent so far. The bailiff. Oh, that looks way worse now, right? Adding more pieces, in fact, made the problem worse, not better. Hi, Snoop. Not good. Aww. Yes. Yes, that is the girl who wanted a burial. Who also has the same name as the daughter of the lady of the castle who we are trading all the bits for. So there's nothing good that's going on here. Hey, Yarosh. God bless you, Elise. Your wife had some trouble. Lady Vorsala scolded her in front of everyone. What? Again? Something about horseshoes, apparently? Huh? That fine old hag? Right. I'll go help my Marquetta, thanks. Remember anything about the Noon Witch? Old wives' tales don't interest me. Oh. Thanks. No idea, only Onan I know is that old fisherman. Still alive, that is. Yeah, I'm worried that the old fisherman is the correct Onan. Wasn't this place burned down? No, it's like the next one is... This one got burned down. What? Hey. Don't shoot at the doorway. Huh? You nearly... Are you trying to kill me? I'll put that target somewhere else instead of right in front of the entrance. I'll think about it. No. Fine where it is. I certainly don't. Okay, with your aim... If the target's over there... And it is... How did the arrows end up stuck in the wall over here? No, the burial request was the ghost. Rosarka's ghost was asking us to give her a proper burial, and in exchange she would help us get through a door, which is where our kids have been kidnapped, are being held after being kidnapped by a serial killer who seems to either be feeding them to the Noon Witch or is just posing as the Noon Witch in order to kidnap them better. Isn't beating Fairy Godmother allegations. Is not beating the allegations. Huh? Marek, I can't release. The bailiff told me I can't leave this spot. You know where I can find Onan? I've never heard of young Onan. Never mind. Have you seen my children? What on earth are you talking about? Never mind. I've never heard of anyone like that in my life. Blasted herbalist. How am I supposed to find him? One that comes to mind, the fisherman. He has a loaf sent over from us once a week. I imagine why, he just feeds it to the fish anyway. He's got a single tooth left in his mouth. What a waste. Alright, where's the 100-year-old guy? Where is the river anyway? Because this is the churchyard and the mine. Do you know young Odin? I know everyone who comes to my church, but there is no such person among them. Johannes. Don't come into such pagan talk. Hey, so I found your kid's grave. I'm sorry, it sucks real bad. This isn't the right way to the river. Past the mill. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Hi. Here's the shirt from Lada for the year, but I saw how... And the beekeeper... Don't talk nonsense, Lise. I know Carl very well. Think twice before you start spreading such ridiculous false rumors. Listen to me and let it go. You know the herbalist who lived... I remember her. She was very kind. She helped everyone around here. Poor soul, but that was long ago. Without a special joint ointment, my hands hurt more than they should. Those beautiful embroideries are worth all the pain in the world. Fisherman quite well. He always had only the freshest fish, and those beautifully plump little trout he used to bring to me. Nobody can catch the likes of those anymore, but he's certainly not young. Used to go to him for the finest fish even when I was a little girl. So the herbalist is possibly also a ghost, but definitely not mortal. I mean, they are herbalists. It's an herbalist. We kind of knew to expect this. Ah, yes, Frank. You've made it further. You wretch, I'll get you. Adjust your weight. Oh, beg your pardon. Didn't mean you, miss. Still, no. Won't budge, the devil. Yes, I don't. Try the miller. He's a good soul. Yeah, the miller's fine, actually. I don't know any such person, though. There's been nothing but an overgrown ruin by that ravine. Nobody lives there as far as I know. You little rascal. If I were you, I'd listen. Such lovely ears have no business in a stew. True. Hey, question. Good day. God bless you, lass. I see the bridge is fixed. Indeed it was, what a slog that was. Still needs to settle a bit, but you can walk across. But all the work's piling up at the mill now. The barn's full of sacks waiting to be built, and one wheel still won't turn. I might as well just eat up all the grain at this rate. Lousy bailiff, just let me get my hands on him. Huh? What nonsense are you talking about, lass? Never mind, never mind. I don't know such person. The only one around here is that fossil of a fisherman who's got a cottage over on the other bank. Uh-huh. Sorry, it's not horse. If donkey chooses not to move, nothing, including God himself, will move it. Slugs! Y'all, how's it going with the slugs? Have you got enough yet? No such things. Yeah. You end up telling me your plans yet? That's a secret! You know young Onan? There's no one like that here. I would have known about him. Yeah! Here in the fishing village, the little old man Onan. He's alright, knows the best spots for slugs. Thanks, boys. Yeah, sure. You know about the Noon Witch? Of course, she's a real nasty piece of work. Everyone knows that if she takes a kid, nobody ever finds them again. We've got to keep a sharp eye out for that bit. No, watch your language. Watch your mouths. What out by the ravine? You mean the ruin? It's useless there. You won't find a single slug. Yeah! I was expecting a boo! Oh, yeah. Good day. Bless you, lass. Are you on in by any chance? And I am. You know anything about the golden spinning wheel and distaff? The herbalist who lives in the cottage by the ravine sent me to you. A ravine, you say? I used to wander around there all the time as a little lad. I found a stalactite once that looked just like a candlestick. Even the lords in the castle wouldn't need to be ashamed of such a beautiful thing. I used to be a merchant who came through here, selling pearls made from plain beads coated in chalk. Got them wet, and all you had was mud around your neck. That's how it is at the market in town too. Oh, glitter and misery inside. I'll hit there once and I swear. And you wouldn't set foot there again even for a golden pig. He is old. I'm old. The butchers pump the meat with water to make it look bigger. The bakers make bread out of dough so old they wouldn't even give it chickens. They thin their wax with peas and the salt with lime, rub blood and spoiled fish to make them look fresh. They mix the spices with God knows what rubbish. You'll be glad if you only end up with a bad belly. And do you know anything about the herbalist's spinning wheel and distaff? Well, now, the herbalist. She'd never cheat anyone. She looks after her farm and garden properly. What she grows there: chamomile, sage, marigold, mint, dill, parsley, lemon balm. The aunt's quite did for it this year. Poppy, wormwood, valerian, carrot, lavender, onion, garlic, marjoram. My dad repaired a fence in the spring. He had some wood left over from building the sheep pen. The old one was full of holes like a sieve, and the sheep wandered wherever they pleased. And the shepherd boy was fast asleep instead of keeping watch. The bailiff was furious because they gnawed the bark off his young apple trees during one such stroll, so he went after them with a spade to drive them out, and the ram got him from behind. He was already planning to make a roast out of it, but just then the shepherd boy came running and promised to have a new pen built. And so the herbalist got a new fence out of the whole mishap. Dad didn't want anything for the work, but she wouldn't have it, and he ended up with so many ointments they didn't know what to do with them. So we passed him out to lads at the inn. Taylor, who lives right next to the inn, took his marigold opening for his daughter Dorota. She was getting married the day before, and can you imagine she wore brand new shoes to the celebration? Not for a young me cashier, mind you. They had them made by some master craftsman in town. Taylor paid a fortune for them. Well, you don't marry off your daughter every week. Dorota had embroidered little flowers on them, but after walking around them all day, she got such terrible blisters that better not even think about what she suffered. But she rubbed that ointment from the herbalist on a few times and had relief. Terrible what goes on in town. They'll fleece you anyway, they can. The butcher sells goats as mutton, but you won't wash the meat and offal in the fountain. I think marigold has antimicrobial properties. They keep the best cuts for their friends. The sausage makers are the same kind of cheats, and the bailiff is supposed to keep an eye on them, but he's their friend. He strolls through the market with a greasy grin, stuffing himself with all the goodies they give him and pretending to look the other way. The blacksmiths are only too happy to make keys and saws for thieves, and they see nothing wrong with it. She used them for everything. To the winemaker who lives on the hill outside the village. My goodness, what a view they have up there. But the wind is fierce, too. The winemaker's wife always praises how fast her laundry dries up there. There isn't that much to say for it. The rats moved from those meadows into their barn. Dreadful business. They had so many you couldn't see the floor. Do you know what diseases a little beast like that can bring into a house? Oh, they set a tomcat on them. They call him Claw. A lovely tabby with green eyes. But did he catch anything? Took one look, scratched the winemaker and ran off. Well, they'd spoiled him rotten since he was a kitten. He has his own tankard of water in the main room. He won't drink from anything else. And when he's eating, they have to... He's such a cat, for real, for real, for real. My tomatoes are in a weird in-between place where my small tomatoes are done and my big tomatoes aren't ready yet. But I'm getting strawberries right now. I got one today that was actually, like, thumbnail sized, which for, like, first year of having them, is pretty good. And they don't give him any scraps. No, it's nothing but liver, kidneys, and curd cheese. Sometimes roast duck or smoked trout. For a cat! No wonder the rats had a good laugh at him. In the end, the winemaker scattered mint and wormwood, and by morning the vermin were gone. They belonged to the herbalist. Pity about her. She was such a capable woman. But he didn't mean to harm her. He didn't want to just leave the distaff there. So he ran him and hid him in the flour stacks. It was after the harvest that his dad had grain piled up everywhere for milling. In all the confusion, he didn't even notice anything. But his conscience weighed on him and he confessed to his parents. His father gave him a right thrashing. They tried to hush it up. They were afraid to sell the distaff in case it came out. They probably still have it in at home somewhere. Uh-huh. So what, it's just... I know I won't get to the town. I wanted to have a nice little sit. We've been running around so much. In flats. Like, not even, like, useful boots. Honk honk. You find everything? Huh? Right? Why are they doing radishes on the balcony? They've not been great with the dry heat. Right? We eventually got the info. Apparently you might know something about the golden spinning wheel. What's this? How do you know about that? Yeah. I was going to say, which fools the devil take and filled your head with such nonsense? Well, the fisherman Onan said you might. Oh, that moldy old codger would blather on about anything. Look, I got enough worries of my own after the storm. Don't need everyone wandering around here asking about all sorts of nonsense. Something might happen to him here. Now clear off. I'm snooping. Nothing. 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 Oh, he's totally gonna know that we're snooping. What was that? Just some old key? I'm sorry. What do you mean, just some old key? Alright, well, I'm gonna have to take back my... flower. We're so sneaky. Nothing. Damn, it's locked. Come on. Our garden is in pots and containers on our decks, no bunnies. Your biggest issues are the thicket of plant growth, trying to avoid all the spiders. True. Yeah, no, I do have bunnies. They, when my peppers were really young, they cropped them off real short. Luckily the plants regrew, but they made, currently making teeny tiny peppers. Like, they're not pepper-shaped peppers, they're orange, or round. Dachshunds are menaces to society, Halodecromancer. Well, well, well. Now back to the castle. Your mom planted corn, unfortunately some animals helped themselves before we could. Corn is a difficult one. I don't like trying to grow corn, partly because I live in the Midwest and I have to deal with too much of it. But, also my teeth are bad, and so, it's not like I can eat corn on the cob anyway. Hey, Dorada, how was your wedding day? Oh. I remember her. She was very kind. She helped everyone around here. Nibble to the dirt. That's a shame. Because the other thing, I like strawberries because one, they make they'll make berries for a really long time. And two, they're super pretty flowers. Big pink flowers. Delightful. Anyway, the castle's just over here, right? Hello. Where is Lady Vorsala? She went inside a moment ago. She'll be lounging in the Great Hall again. What do you know about the herbalist? Eh? What herbalist? There's always been nothing but an overgrown ruin near the ravine, and no other herbalist lives around here. My Franta brings me all my ointments and herbs, since he has to keep going to town anyway. The new car was the devil's own gift to us. Still no sign of your Franta? Oh. Greetings, my lady. Perhaps some exotic spices, my lady? I don't have time. There's always time for good spices, my lady. Huh? Where's your Marquetta? Filling in for her ear. The arrogant old hag really set her up this time. Calm Marquetta down so she wouldn't do anything stupid. Okay, but there's so many insides. This is a chapel, though, I believe. Oh, he's asleep on the ground. Blessedly. Are you alright, Marquetta? I just stepped outside to cool down. Otherwise, I'd really have said something to the little cow. Can't stand the way she talks about my Yarosh. We're from dawn till dusk, and his horseshoes are the best for miles around. Can't go any further. Only the priest is allowed in there. Look at how pretty these chapels are. Just adore it. Anyway. Hey, so I know I'm not supposed to, I know I got banished. But, hear me out. Hey, what are you doing in my kitchen? Get out of here. Please? Please? Fine. Dang it. Okay. I'm not sure what to do then if I can't go up these stairs. Okay, I can go up the stairs, it just wasn't letting me do it. Oh, look at the noise! And a mouse? Oh, wait, chat, this is important. Do you see the mouse? Just past the window. We're right in front of it now. Incredible. Hello. What do you want here again, you little mess? I'm bringing you this golden distaff, lady. Mama, I really want that. I don't want money for it. I'll trade it for legs and eyes. For legs and eyes? Mama, it'll be so good to spin with. Fine, but it's not worth more than legs. Go, my dear, and bring the pairs of the legs of that wench of ours. Here. Don't expect anything more from us. Now vanish, you beggar, you have no business here. Sweetie! Don't interrupt, Mommy. Sorry, Mama. Vanish, beggar, you have no business being here. Guard! She's in the mood again, blasted woman, and you best not show yourself around here, hmm? Hey, they suck. Yes. It's their job to be as absolutely inconvenient as possible, so that we have to do things in sets of threes. This is a folktale. Things occur in sets of threes. We have to make 3 trades for 3 body parts, despite our best intentions and our explicit instructions to not accept anything else. No, I suspect that it's actual... I've traded the distaff, but they only gave me the legs. Hurry, girl, give them to me. Now pass me the water of life. By the way, we're just dousing them in alcohol. Yeah, no, these are probably Rosarka's actual limbs. Like, I think it's very likely that, there is a situation, and the lady of the castle did, in fact, either know about or actively participate in Rosarka's dismemberment. And anyway, water of life, aqua vitae, schnapps. This will have to do for now, but we still need to get the eyes. I cannot bring Rosarka back to life without them. They wouldn't give me anything else and they threw me out. Then we will have to trade something else. A golden spindle also belongs to the spinning wheel. Sadly, I don't have it anymore. Go to Mikesh the cobbler down in the village. Ask him what he did with my golden spindle. Take the spindle and hurry to the castle to see Lady Vorsala. Don't trade it for anything but the eyes. Well, aqua vitae was the slow poison for widows. It's alcohol. Alright. Mikesh the Cobbler. Did we run into a cobbler? It's very folktale evil stepmother. Yes. Oh yes, this is so like this is the structure. Cause that's Yarosh. You're moved. Huh? You know where the cobbler lives? You're standing in front of his house. Oh. Right. Thanks. Of course it's you. Hey. Huh? Is your dad home? Yeah, he's back there. Hello. Good day. Are you the cobbler Mikesh? I'm a cobbler, but Mikesh was my pa. God knows where he ended up. Do you know anything about the golden spindle? I need to find it. What? I have no idea. There, he's got shoes in his embroidery. Chat. Chat, he's got shoes in his embroidery. If I had some spindle or whatever it is, I'd sell it straight away and finally got the house sorted. Old man didn't care about anything long before I came to a bad end. I know the roof is about to fall on our heads any day. Look, I'd love to help you, girl, but I honestly don't know what you're blabbing about. We must seek the youngest of 3 sons to help us. They always get— Wait! What is it? Shh. I doesn't know a thing, but I think I know where that golden spindle might be. Everyone knows Grandpa Mikesh had a secret hideout where he stashed his root. If you help me get back at Matye and Yanek, I'll take you there. Are those two who are always looking for slugs? Yeah, those are the ones. I can't stand them. I don't have time for that now. I'm looking for my kids, and I need to find that golden spindle quickly. Please. Fine. I'll take you there, but promise you'll help me with those idiots later. I promise. Follow me then, but shh! So here it is. Shh, it's my secret hideout. No one else dares go in there. Cowards. What does the golden spindle have to do with this? Well, they say Grandpa Mikesh used to borrow things now and then and hide them here. Except supposedly he was eaten by a bear that lives here. Dad says those are just stories for kids, so he probably just ran off so he wouldn't have to look after the family. If he ever had a golden spindle, it'll be in there. I'm not going all the way to the back with you. That really might be a bear. Thanks. Can I borrow your bow, though? Not that I would do anything against a bear, but it would make me feel better. You know? Completely. Yeah, there's a lot of corpses back here, actually. My light's not gonna last. Ah, shit. Zero out of 10. Who needs a bow when we have a torch to smack them with? You're so right. You're so absolutely correct. Where'd you go? Hi. I can't pet you from all the way over there. I felt you rubbing up against my leg. Yeah. You have a good snooze? Over here. Over here. You know to not trust me, don't you? You know that I'm untrustworthy when I'm looking like this. Yeah, you do. Yeah, you know I'm so untrustworthy. Yeah. The boy. Yeah, there you go. Hi. I'm totally gonna scoop you. What am I talking about? Luckily, you don't know that. You do suspect that, don't you? Oh, I just don't have enough. This must have been Mikesh, the cobbler. It doesn't look like a bear ate him, more like a piece of the ceiling broke off and pinned his leg. No one could have heard him here, but he had no chance of getting out on his own. Well, maybe there was a bear. Looks like some kind of rotten bear fur. It's been here for a damn long time. It smells terrible. Nothing interesting, just a lot of horribly rusty junk. You can't even tell what it was originally. Locked. Of course it's locked. Oh. You're adoring fans? What shenanigans? Parisian, we are currently engaged in a quest to give a golden spinning wheel, a golden die staff, and a golden spindle to the queen of the castle in exchange for hands, legs, and eyes to resurrect a ghost from a dead herbalist. Oh. Oh, you're so floppy. Yes, you are. Floppy. Yeah? Gonna get your tummy? Look at you, baby. Your baby. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. Mwah. Well, you're okay. You're okay. Hi. Look at this baby. Look at this absolute baby. The boy. Mwah. Oh, did you hear it? Chad, were you able to hear him? Did you hear his little meow? Did you hear his little meow? Okay, okay, okay. Yeah? Oh, he's... I really don't want to do this. Thank you for scooping. You're very welcome. Well, look at that. Here's the golden spindle. Now back to the castle quickly to trade it for Rozarka's eyes. Floofy boy. He's so fuzzy. He's so soft. He sheds everywhere. I want to be very clear. He sheds absolutely everywhere. Well, and now we go back to the castle. Well, is the bear in there? Well, really? Better stay away. You find anything? Yeah, I have it. Thanks for the help. It was nothing, but don't forget you promised to help me get back at those two bastards. Language! You are a child. I'm sure it'll be fine. Everything will be fine. You're so floofy, the floof extends through the house. You're so right. The sheep are so good in this game. You like to wear black and you have a mostly white cat. Yeah, that'll do it. Goose and sheeps and bees. Back to the castle, and then from the castle to the ravine. Hello. What's up, Ulrich? Huh? Ulrich, are you not... Ulrich, I have bad news. My inn's ruined. Have a nice nap, did we? I was not sleeping. I was just thinking a bit, made myself comfortable, and didn't close my eyes for a single moment. And then, out of nowhere, Lady Vorsala hits me across the back with her stick. Oh, it hurts like hell. Won't be sitting down for a long time. Can I go in? I have strict orders not to let you in, but I'm bringing this golden spindle for Lady Vorsala. What am I to do with you then? Go on! What is it? Well, don't even get me started. Ever since Lord Philip brought Rosarka, Lady Vorsala's daughter, here, that woman's moved in too, acting like she owns the whole castle with Lord Philip, a way she just struts about making our lives a misery. The old witch, she says she keeps sending my poor Frante into town for some new dress or other. I keep telling you the new cart was the devil's own gift to us. Oh, you're not happy. Let's see if we can make you explode. Can I make you explode? Yeah, look at that go. Okay. If there's no dead child at the bottom of the ravine... Hello? That's one heck of a stash. What do you want here again, you scum? I'm bringing you this golden spindle, lady. Mama, it's so magnificent. I'll trade it for eyes. They were. For eyes? What are you trying to pull on us? I've had enough of this. Guard! The golden spindle is being confiscated. God knows where a beggar like you even got it. She definitely stole it. Darling, don't interrupt, Mommy. Sorry, Mama. You definitely stole it! That's not silence, guard. Why are you just standing there? Take that golden spindle from her. There! Now get out of there, and if I ever see you near my castle again, you're going straight to the chopping block. I'll see to it personally. Guard, get her out of my sight. Such filth. I wouldn't want you stealing something else here, too. We're stealing something else here, too. Damn it! Find those blasted Rosarka's eyes. Hey, where exactly do you think you're going? Did I say you're not to step foot in here? You can't go in, and this time I mean it. Yes. I do. I want to steal. We'll go talk to the herbalist. Sir Ulrich, please will you help me? What's going on? I need to get into the castle without being seen. I have to save my kids. What are you talking about, Elise? What's happened to Bara and Kuba? Please. I don't have any time to waste. Please. Well, alright. I don't know if it'll be of any use to you, but there's a path behind my yard that leads to a side gate in the walls. Carry bits and pieces to the kitchen through there sometimes, just to avoid trudging through the main gate and arguing with that pompous guard. That's perfect. Thank you so much. Don't mention it. Have you heard of this music group on YouTube that dress as medieval beekeepers and play bee-themed medieval-style tunes? No, I have not. Incredible. Do the side gate, which is suspiciously unguarded because security is a joke. Never mind, it's guarded perfectly. I apologize profusely. I apologize profusely. I didn't mean any disrespect. I'm so sorry. No, but really, don't mention that. I could get in so much trouble. I'm not leaving now. I have to find Rosarka's axe. Might be easier to get in the main gate if we weren't in good with the geese. The geese are our friends. Alright, light up this torch. God, I'm sorry, Lady Vorsala. There's a deal. There's a bargain. There are rules to this engagement. I offer you things 3 times, you accept them 3 times, and then we all move on with our day. You went and broke the contract. We're sneaky. Really, she has a right? That's what I'm saying. Honk shoe, honk shoe, honk shoe. And please tell me you're not here anymore. Good, you're facing the wrong way. Tabernes. Good to know. You didn't see anything. These doors aren't creaky at all. No idea what you're talking about. Nothing. Nothing. Definitely nothing. I mean, you seem different from everyone else. But I'm also not, like, eager to test that theory. The mice motive on the blue is just fantastic. The pompous pantaloons are going to be totally useful. You're so right. Okay, it's got to be talk to that guy, right? Hey, what are you doing here? Damn it, I have to find those blasted eyes. Okay, dang it. Right, the doors here are perfect. Let me guess, you're just going to be hanging out? Hey! Bring me some clean trousers. What? Don't ask stupid questions, get me some trousers, quickly. Please. God bless you. Well, okay, that works. Trousers, just what I need. Look, they're terribly colorful. But like, thank you. You have no idea how much you've helped me. Nothing. 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 Next room. Nothing. Nothing. Cat? I always knew the cats were suspicious. I mean, this is clearly a rabbit room. Like, what are we doing with a cat in a rabbit room? You have got to be kidding me. Pick your animal and theme it. Like, the rest of this castle has been doing mice, but rabbits are acceptable. Cats? Suspicious. Why is it pitch dark? I don't have anything I can use to light up. Oh, I got stuck in the screen transition. Okay. Well, look at that. Here are Rosarka's eyes. Oh, yeah. Absolutely, totally. You good? Thank you. Oh yeah. They just had your parts on file. Yep. Back, wrong button. Buttons are difficult, did you know? That's not good. That stuffed grouse was inedible! God, why is everyone here so stupid? Won't happen again, Lady Vorsala. Go this way. If they catch me, they'll have me executed. But... one of the thumbnails you sketched a while back is a young quasi-renaissance woman. Like, I'm sure someone can help you. But now, out of here. Fast. Wow. Apparently out of here, through the front door. Make sure my Yarna gets a good rest. Of course, Lord Philip. Don't you dare skimp on your roads again. Yes, Lord Philip. Well, 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 exactly as I said. She's been sneaking around and stealing. What on earth is going on here? My dear, you finally returned to me. I missed you, my Rosarka. It's about time you're home, Lord Philip. The scum has been snooping around, stealing whatever she could get her hands on. That's not true. I'm no thief. I'm Elisa, the innkeeper from the village. As if. I only want to help Rosarka, who's lying in the hut by the ravine. Silence, you thief! Guard, take her straight to the chopping block, and if you'll excuse me, mother, no one is executing anyone until I say so. But my throat is parched from this heat. Let's go inside and wash away the dust of the road with a drop of good meat. I'm sure everything will be explained then. What have you been doing, my Rosarka, while I was away? Look what a beautiful golden spinning wheel I found. I haven't tried it yet. Come sit, my lady. Spin me a golden thread of love. Yes, my dear. She's not going to be able to do it. A wicked thread you spin. You came to cheat the Lord within. You killed your sister and left her dead. Deep in the rocks where shadows spread. A wicked thread. What kind of spinning wheel is this? Oh, what a strange tune you play for me. Play for me again, my lady. I don't know what those words mean. Spin, my lady, spin. A wicked thread you spin. You sought to cheat the Lord within. The rightful bride you took and slew and hid her limbs to mask the true. A wicked thread. Oh, you play a terrible tune for me, lady. You are not as you seem to be. Play for me a third time so I may hear even more. Spin, my lady, spin. A wicked thread you spin. You came to cheat the Lord within. Your sisters in a ravine deep, where forest rocks their secrets keep. A wicked thread. What is the meaning of this? Innkeeper Elisa, come here. What were you saying about Rosarka in the hut by the ravine? She sent me to you herself to get help. She's lying there dead, but the herbalist says she can help her. Look, I even have her necklace. Guard, take care of these two women. We're going to the herbalist to find out the truth of this. Rosarka! You have the eyes? Hurry, girl, give them to me. Now pass me the water of life. I will set everything right again. My Rosarka. Philip. I thank you both for saving my betrothed Rosarka. Now I'll deal with those two shrews. Let's go. And you deceived me. Instead of your stepdaughter, Rosarka, you foisted this viper on me. Mama, I told you I didn't want to pretend to be her. No similar folktale with a flute made from the tree from a grave of a killed brother that sings a song about betrayal and murder from other brother when his children used it. Absolutely. Silence! But it's true! I only wanted the beautiful clothes and the rich husband. I thought we were just going to scare her. Didn't want us to kill her and... Shut up, you... Hey, don't insult the geese. That is true, it's not my fault. That's enough. I won't listen to any more. The gallows await you both. Oh my god. How dare you, you... Silence! Guard! Take them away, they make me sick. And for what you did to my Rosarka, you'll face the same yourself. Your eyes will be taken, your hands and legs cut off. Thank you for saving me, Elisa, and for looking after my necklace. I hope you find your kids soon. Wait, so where do I find that door to the key to the door in the ravine? You don't need any key. That door isn't locked at all. It's just rusted shut, and you need to give it a good yank. It's from the dam. You see? The man who brings children there also struggles with that old door every time. He always forgets to bring an oil can to grease it, and then he curses like crazy. You just have to pull hard. Well, thanks a lot then. Good luck! Seriously? Seriously. You could have at least gotten this oil, right? Like, there's kitchen, like, the kitchens have cooking oil right there. You could use that to grease them. Instead, we went through all of this digression, objectively doing very good things. We did a lot of... Oh, by the way, there's the herbalist's hut. The herbalist cottage used to be here, didn't it? Oh, yeah, exactly, right? Let me be clear. That better come... Even if it doesn't come back around, it has already come back around because it helped. But it is so fairy tale logic that at the end game, all the people that we have now helped in getting different things, like, could easily help us. One good shove and it really gave way. Thanks, ghosts. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Ew. Okay, well this place is lovely. Goose! Ah yes, an ice cube. You know, the thing that you naturally carry around, like this. Can I climb this? No. Oh, let me guess. Let me just double check. Locked. Yes. No pain or discomfort, whatever. No, the times when we get Folktales, folks who actually can understand it will have to tell me whether there is, like, whether the tunes sort of are actively reinforcing these plots that are being told, or if they're just other stories. I didn't really want to do that, actually. I wanted to go poke around elsewhere first. You know? Oops. Yeah, thanks. But I've got to be able to lower the water again at some point, so... Alright, if the songs are in some way summarizing the plot sequence, then... Right, then that's really, really cool, that's really, really good. Oh. I'm here again? Specifically because... well, words. How to say. Can I not? Can I not? Can I not? I want to lower the water level again. Fine. It would if the songs are telling the plot of the game, what just happened. That is very south of midnight of it. And that's actually one of the games that I'm looking at this and I'm like, oh, this is very similar to. Oh, now the whole thing is flooded. South of Midnight. I think it probably has some of the same weaknesses as South of Midnight, but it definitely has some of the same strengths as South of Midnight. The kind of really drawing on fairly culturally specific folk traditions in order to try and create something a little bit different. It's very, very good. Very, very good idea. One that I think gives a lot to like. Awful, by the way. 2 out of 10. A wooden toy boat? But, yeah, right? Right, South of Midnight is a game kind of weakened by forced action sequences, right? Where you're kind of like, oh yeah, we're doing fights. And it's like, well, I didn't really want to do fights. I was like, too bad you're doing fights. And in this game, it's kind of precision oh, look at that! Forced timing puzzles and precision platforming where everything is that. And that's kind of the whole level design. But the actual just running around, like, point and click visual novelty bits. Right, the sections where it's more channeling, where it's less channeling action or precision platformer and more channeling point and click adventure game are the better sections of this game. Agreed? Anyway, they're great. Freaking love these guys. Normally we do, you know, drown your kids by, you again? Fine. Ooh, the jaw heart. What an absolute banger. Absolute banger of a folk song. Whoop. I didn't trust the jump. I didn't trust the jump, but I'm sorry, Newton Witch, I didn't trust the jump. Alright, let's try this again. Just get good. Meh. Be that way. I mean, look, I don't love these chase sequences, but they are a good way to just let us have banger tunes. So I won't complain too loudly. Right? I did not get the soundtrack with the game, and that was clearly a mistake. Oh, when you duck down, the music mutes when you're underwater. Amazing. Lovely bit of polish. Hi! You're not... I held the button when I wasn't supposed to. I held the button, and so I airstrafed straight into Doom. Did you airstrafe straight into Doom too? Did you? Did you? You don't know what airstrafing is, do you? Yeah. Boop. Boop, 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 boop. Boop. Boop, boop. Wah, 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 wah. Wah, 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 wah. I'm gonna turn you into a baby again. You wanna get turned into a baby again? You wanna? Yeah, that's what I thought. Aw, we have a little cross our legs idle animation. Delightful. Anyway, third time, this time with feeling. Right, and let me be clear, Gesh, I am all for just mixing up gameplay genres for the sake of mixing up gameplay genres. Just giving the player something different to do, different way to engage. I mean, heck, I like near games. They can't pick a genre to save their freaking lives. So, I do not think it's like it's a bad thing to have sections that are just different and pace the game differently. I'm just not 100% on this as my favorite option. I like this more than I like the platforming bits, you know? Hey, did you just double jump? You're not allowed to double jump. Oh, thanks. Another one? Another one. Are we doing this again? I'm glad you're going slower. But I need you to go a little bit less slow. Oh yeah, well, that's been a comment from a few shit. It didn't register the button. It didn't register the button press. Oh, I'm so sad. Oh, I'm so sad. Let's try this once more. Fourth time with feeling. And, well, we made progress. Well, you just wanted to hear the tune from the top, right? You didn't have enough of Chitara View. Dance emotes, chat. We know the route at this point, so, let's just have a dance party. Also, if anyone is understanding enough of it to tell me what the song's about, please do say. Oh, is it Sotarovi? Oh. That makes more sense. Oh, the coyote time on that one was crazy. It's Chota roti, but in Czech, it's so. No. Okay, whatever. That's the problem with having like Chahachak and Tsa as two different letters, and then having an English language keyboard, because it's deeply unsuited to that. Right? Oh, it's definitely... yeah, when I'm hearing this cha... Right. Chahachak. So I was like, this makes sense. This is fine. This makes sense. But, oh yeah. Anyway. Doesn't really matter. It's just, in like normal spoken speech, I thought it was, and like, well, that's sad. He got squished. They squished him. Anyway, mostly what I'm just like about is like the fact that it's cho instead of so. Because in like normal spoken speech in Czech, I thought what was so. So that's the only thing that's getting me. But that is a small and unimportant thing. Soyeto. God, I hope this doesn't fall on my head. But like soy. I literally don't know where we are. Why we're. What? Oh, okay. I'm here. I'm just here again. Just a lot of old clutter. No! I'm beating it to death with a club, with a bug. Right? Agreed. Where is a handy goose when you need one? I think I'm taking my gamble that that's the correct way and that this is the incorrect way. I should therefore go this way. Oh man. Okay. You have straw. Your favorite Gee, I think that's the one that has the stuff. A key. Get out of there. I'm glad we don't have to think about the implications of all the bad lights, or of getting got to death by the little guys with lights. You know? Oh, thank you. Ow. Right, now I just have to hope it actually works. I don't know what it is, but apparently this is it. Which conveniently takes us to the perfect height. Apparently just works. Just takes us to exactly the height we need. Oh boy. Why is the whole thing rumbly? Hey, could this place be less rumbly, please and thank you? Hey! You just won't give it a rest, will you? Where are my kids? You are the Noon Witch everyone talks about. You kidnapped and killed all those children. There must be hundreds of graves there. You're overestimating me a bit. I'm far from the first to look after my lady's well-being. What? That was close. This whole place is going to collapse on our heads soon. Hey! I have to get out of here. Yeah, it almost crushed me. I have to get out of here fast. So, yeah, no, it very much is of the opinion. Right. Carl is very much of the opinion that the Noon Witch is actually around. Absolutely actually a thing. Why would you think she wouldn't be? Oh boy, well this is just a whole endeavor, isn't it? Don't be like that. Don't be like that. Don't be like that either. Honestly, you are needlessly difficult. Needlessly difficult. Oh! Okay, so it's Slovak instead of Czech. This would solve our problem immediately. No more confused. Hey! You stop. Smack, smack, smack. Like, it's just rude of you at this point. And all of this just to find an existing source of fire. Like, all of this just because the damn guys. Stop it. Stop it. Damn. That's really great. The glowing bug is gone. Awesome. So what? We just got a little bit of... We got a little bit of freedom from the glowing bug. or from the timing puzzles. And now the moment the oh, is it just a better torch now? Oh, I don't have to recharge? That would be so helpful. That would be huge. Anyway, aren't you glad that none of these spaces quite make sense? There's a respawn point, so we go this way. Got that. Let's just go back this way. See if that's enough. No, it doesn't. Oh man, and I'm dead. Well, apparently that's what I get for assuming that this was a better torch that wouldn't do the stupid torch thing of burning out every time we try and do anything. That band and that song are Slovak. Well, there we go. Problem solved. I mean, they're very good. They're very fun. If they've been the one who've been doing all of the chase sequence songs, it's been very good. I've been a big fan. This is fine. This is fine. Absolutely not a problem. I guess that's one way to cut something down. Can't I push this? Yes. And I need to do this again and recharge. They're glowing bugs. They're bug flavored. They're not mouse flavored. Oh, that just gives me a faster way back there. Fabulous. And they're there because they want to have glowing bugs that tell you where things might be. I think. That seems to be about all they do. Anyway, there's a lovely guidepost goose. So, let's go this way. And then we go schmacka, schmacka, schmacka. And there's a respawn point. Yippee! Is that all there is here? Just a little respawn point? Okay. That's fine. No? How about no? Literal last thing I want or need. Luckily, they don't run very fast. Unfortunately, they run fast enough. If I have to stop and do anything else on the way. So we're gonna have to do some experimentation to figure out what the solution is for them. Smacker, schmacker, schmacker. They only take 3 schmackers. So as long as we have time and hold our ground, then we'll be fine. Thank you. Very kind and very cool, very good of you. That... Ow. I think you nailed it. Angler bat. It's a strong character concept. I'm a big fan. Man, really, there isn't anything up there this time. Tragic. Oop, I gotta hit the correct button. I gotta hit the correct buttons. I panicked and didn't hold my ground. Chat, you know how I said I have to, I'll be fine as long as I do 2 things? It turns out, you do have to actually do the 2 things. See? I mean, those are presumably all the guys up there that we've been seeing throughout the game. Right? That we're completely surrounded by right there. They're extremely ominous and problems. Oi! Smash, smash. Seriously. Anglerfish is such a good design. Is there a better evil monster than the anglerfish? Of all of the species in this universe, we shall miss anglerfish the least. I mean, it is just fundamentally a really unsettling entity, right? It triggers, oh, the idea of a mimic that uses light and then has big sharp teeth. It's good every time. Anyway, are we gonna figure out why this place has, like, big ol' magic crystals? At all? Ever? Why is this shattered? Why is this shattered? I was worried that that was why. Outer Wilds reference. Outer Wilds reference. The anglerfish are terrible in that game. We shall miss them not at all. Alright, let me poke around first, make sure that there's nothing else I can do in here with all the bits and the butts and the bops. Actually, this one's busted. There's no point in me doing that with the one that's busted. This one's also busted. I'm starting to notice a pattern. Run like hell! Right, the whole point of this seems to be... Hey, you really wanna, like... run through the dark, right? Want to really make sure you can't do that. Or you can't avoid doing that, I should say. So, good luck. Well. That's really just what we're doing, huh? So now I walk back through here. Put that down there. Light this up. Go this way. You're like, yeah, woohoo, yippee. Realize I can't go any farther. Come back this way. And we put one glowy block over here. And we put a second glowy block over here. And two of them together, because they weigh the same as a human being, is enough to open the space. And also probably cave in the whole thing again! God, we have so much faith in our ability to do this. You really won't give it a rest? I don't understand how you haven't croaked yet. What kind of a monster are you? Why on earth are you murdering those children? You don't understand. She needs me. What? Who is she? Who on earth are you talking about? My lady. She wakes up during the full moon and she's hungry. She needs young human hearts to survive. So I at least find her the useless kids. What do you mean useless? Sick ones, orphans, and various runts. The kind that no one wants and no one will miss. That way my lady doesn't have to go out hunting herself. Actually protecting everyone else around here. And in the end I even give them a proper burial. What about Yirik, the winemaker's boy? Was he useless too? Oh please, the winemaker was trying to get rid of him himself. He couldn't stand that he was different from the other kids. Like everyone, the wood spirits had swapped his real son. And my Kuba and Bara? Didn't think he'd survive that fall, and I couldn't just let you walk out of that cellar for everything you saw in there. But my lady has just eaten. Those two brats of yours are safe until the full moon. Get out of the water, and go for your kids if you won't listen to reason. Oh, it's another chase scene. Except this time it's the collapsing of everything. Could I please run faster? Nope, gotta go down. Ah, shit. I see. Well. Where? No, don't make me redo the whole thing. Okay. I probably should have realized I need to immediately light up my torch if it gives me the option to do that. What? You didn't light? You didn't light? Well, really making it miserable, huh? You goose! What on earth have you done? Twist the whole thing? Now we're both going to die here! Have a little moxie! With a bit of luck, only you'll die here. See if we can't squish everything. Damn it, I'm gonna have to save your life, aren't I? You're so sad. What, you can't use your big-ass sword that you used to kill all the kids to open that path for me? Howard. Honestly, you'd think for how well you apparently know this cave system, but you have literally any idea of what you're doing? And of course you're just running ahead. Seriously, where did your sword go? You've used it literally every time to threaten and scare me. But the moment we actually could use a big sharp object, you're like, don't got it, sorry. I dropped it because I panicked. Help! Nope. Well, that's that. Good news, bad news. Good news, bad news, medium news? Good news, bad news, medium news. Good news, the kid murders should be done now. Bad news, well, yeah, that's fair. Bad news, the kid murders have been replaced with new, significantly worse kid murders? Right, I think more concerningly, the Noon Witch has to hunt. Hate absolutely everything about this. Which means that, exactly, they may be replaced with new, significantly worse kid murders. Again? Seriously, have we not knocked this place to the ground enough? Why are we still doing this? Wow! Run slower, damn it! Oh good, you turned around. Please run slower? Right, run, human, run! We gotta keep breaking this place by playing games and sprinting. Well, hello! Mommy! You found us! See, Kuba, I told you Mom would save us. Everything's going to be alright. Did you see the geese I drew along the way? You're a clever girl. Now let's get out of here, quick. Damn it, it's locked. The horn lady has the key, but... Hang on. Be out in a second. What horn lady? If it's a Leshy, after everything... Hi. That's fair. Can I air smack? I cannot air smack. Seriously, let me smack you. You're making this difficult. One smack. Ow. Through the field. Smack. Ah. That's significantly worse. You understand that I don't like that, right? Okay, that was really scuffed. Is that the... Huh. What on earth was that? I have to get Bada and Kuba out of here, fast. Hang on. There must be a key around here somewhere. Hey buds, you gonna help? Gotta be a key in the cages. The cages around in here somewhere. Ha! Here it is. There. That's it, Mommy! Everything's okay now. Well, now let's get out of here. Fast. Indie historical games are popping up in the design department, right? Yay! And of course it was the... Hey, Shepherd's Boy with the flute! Anyone want to know what the hell that was about? Oh. A few days later. Okay, but if only a few, then we should be fine, right? He bounced back so quickly. Yeah, how you doing? Giddy up! Those geese again. How many times have I told Bada not to scribble on the walls? Hey, it saved her life once. Are you feeling any better, Mistress Elise? I feel quite well, thank you. Forgive me for troubling you, but would you mind popping over to Mistress Dorota's? We'll have eggs, and they simply can't stir from here just now. No trouble at all. I'll be right back. And she had these absolutely massive teeth. I see. And I wasn't scared, not one bit. Well, and that beekeeper locked us in the cage. Wait, what? And I drew geese all along the way, right? And that's how Mom found us and really gave that thing what for. But, and also, Bara, you'll talk Sir Ulrich's ear off. Oh, it's quite alright. You do understand how much that sucked, though. Bara is bothering you. Feel free to send her away. She has plenty of work to do anyway, doesn't she? Yeah, I'm going already. Oh, she's no bother at all. Hmm? Let her guest lead in peace for once. I'm going. Bara! I'm going. Yeah, I think that was just a different thing. Yeah, hello. Good day, Dorotha. Elise? Anna sent me to ask if you could spare a few eggs. Oh, goodness, of course. My cellar is full of them. I can barely move in there. You know how it is. Someone's always bringing me a little of this and a little of that. And what can a poor old woman do with so many supplies? You'll return the favor sometime, won't you? You know, my son, he's a doctor in town, and he sends me all sorts of fine delicacies. It'd be a shame to keep them in the cellar. Hold on, I think there still are a few eggs left. Ones that handcuff from one next door brought me the other day. They don't have quite such lovely yellow yolks. Those hens of hers are worthless. They'll still be fine for you. It would be a shame to throw them away. I have heard about Vaesen. I have not played Vaesen. Actually, Sonia in the Discord is working on a unofficial Holy Land expansion. One moment, I'll just pop down to the cellar. So have you here, Elise. Would you be so kind and pop over to Hansa, the new beekeeper? New beekeeper? Ah! He's a very pleasant young man. He brought me a few bottles of his special meat. What new beekeeper? Who knows what happens to the previous one, Carl? Such a capable young man. I'll miss his meat. But you know how it is, this isn't a job for everyone. In all my memory, at least 10 people have come and gone in that little house by the forest. But that's not important. Pop over there and by the time you're back, I'll have the eggs ready. Alright. I'm at least gonna pet the goose because... Honk honk. Hey Lada, so this is the woman who's in the... going through the rough patch with Otto. Hey Elise. I'm so sorry about what happened to your Yirik. I already told you he's fine, I'm sure of it. But I saw how... Yirik is fine! He has my lucky charm. And that's the, why she's going through a rough... everything. Hi, Marek. You need something? If you ever need help with the inn or what have you, just give me a shout. You know what? Pop by when you're free. There's always plenty to be done. You can count on me. Yeah. But yeah, Arcanist also in the Discord does a decent amount of... So, how are the slugs? Have you got enough yet? There's no such thing as... Where's your partner in crime, Yannick? How should I know? He hasn't shown up today. Usually he's here all the time. Since he lives only with his grandpa, he's camped out at their smithy every morning. Never miss a fat slug harvest like this. I don't get it. Hey, Arash. Where? Hey, Marketa. They say there's a new beekeeper here. Do you know what he's like? Hello, Steve. Hello, my friend. Welcome on in. How are you doing? How are you all doing today? Tell my folks if you don't know Steve. Steve is lovely. Though. Shoutouts to not. Let's try that again. Why did that fail to send? Okay, it's just bad. To all of these folks, welcome on in. My name is Adam. I am a museum curator by day, but on weekends, here we play historical and historical adjacent games. So right now we are checking out Scarlet Deer Inn, which the animation in this game is embroidered. Like, sewed, and then scanned into the game. And so all the character art is actual embroidery, which is bonkers, and it has been very fun. To all my folks, Steve is an absolute delight, is a classicist and archaeologist, who also is just real fun to hang out. I lurk in his chat when I get the chance, and yeah, you should go, if you like yapping about history and archaeology and classics, you should go give him a follow. You are playing Baldur's Gate 3. What are you doing in there? I'm pretty sure this isn't your first run, right? So what are you doing over there? So, ignore there. Game closes when it's not the active window because it's annoying like that, but if you've not seen this game, you can enjoy how pretty it is. Also very dark. We've just crushed a serial killer to death, and the serial killer was maybe possibly feeding children to some sort of leshy/wood spirit. It's been a time. It's been a time. Do you know what he's like? Don't even get me started. He came to have some tools repaired. There's something odd about him. Odd how? I don't know. I just have a bad feeling about him. I've already stopped Armatia from going on his little slug hunting expeditions. On top of that, have you heard that the Noon Witch was added again? I'll just have to make do with whatever slugs he finds around the smithy. God knows what they're always planning with little Yannick. They always need so many of them. Thanks. Take care. At least Mathieu is fine. Yannick, here's the deal. Oh, thank God he's alright. Exactly. Alright, Hans. No. Frata, what are you doing? You wretch, I'll get you. Just you wait. Oh, beg your pardon. I didn't mean you yet. You little rascal. If I were you, I'd listen. Otherwise, the little tail of yours will be swimming in soup. What is with these beekeepers and being incredibly cursed all the time? I don't... Hi, you look suspiciously normal. Good day, Elise. You're here for the mead I promised for Mistress Dorota, aren't you? I'll just pop down to the cellar and get it. Oh, and if you ever need any help, I'm fixing that roof. Feel free to drop by. Anytime! Just take care of yourself. Plenty of dark mines and dangerous caves all around here. Someone gets buried in them all the time. God forbid anything should happen to you. And Kuba and Bara were left as orphans. What? That's a deeply not normal thing to say. So, not gonna lie, I was worried for a sequel hook there. So, you know what you were say, Wolfie. Wolfie, you can't do that to me. By Lukasz Navratil and Evra Navratilova. And Atomic Charcoal, thank you for the follow just now. I appreciate it. So you kind of came in right on the end accidentally. So Steve's folks, congratulations on seeing the last 5 minutes of the game. Music by Strigon, Kuba Spirzik, and Lukasz Navratil. Well, this game was delightful! Esther Harvatova. This game was a delight. Reminds me a lot of South of Midnight. Right? The idea that we are telling something that is an original story, but also is very directly evocative of real folktales from the culture that is being kind of centered. And a really strong... Production babies, yes. Quite. I hope they're a cute kid. God, making a game on top of making a child actually sounds, exhausting. I'm too sleepy for that already. But the whole Brzalka section, right? I mean, my favorite part of the game, by far, is that whole middle section where we are doing the golden spindle and the golden die staff and the golden, spinning wheel. Like, that is such a Central European folktale. And yeah, it's a complete digression. Like, they literally stopped the plot in order to go tell a folktale and then come back to it. But who cares? I certainly don't. Right. It was tight enough in of, here's a puzzle, this person promises to help you with your fetch quest. Very point and click, you know, Sierra game logic. But also, then it just lets you tell a really, really authentic folktale in what has otherwise been a very just platformy, kind of Brother's Tale of Two Sons-y platform, fantasy platformy thing. Right, if you've not played Brother's Tale of Two Sons, that's also a phenomenal game. But yeah, kind of spinning all of that together. I mean, I'm always down for chances to be able to tell what is basically a real story, or a plausible folktale within the context of a game story. And it just makes the whole place feel a little bit spookier, you know? It's not just, oh, here's the spooky thing. No, it's the spooky thing is all over the place. And I appreciate that. I like when the spooky thing is all over the place. I guess we're gonna hold the button now and see what happens. By the way, shoutouts to the Shepherd Kid for being totally useless the whole time. But that had really good music. And it had really good animation. And I'm a big fan. I hope that the game does well enough that they can do another one. So, go buy the game. It's like $20. It's not a big expense. You can just go buy the game. And then tell them that that you liked it. And I'm sure there was stuff I missed. Certainly more children's toys in there that I absolutely missed. So, but we got the Noon Witch, and I don't know if the other, I wonder what they are aiming for. I just have a suspicion that it's like a Leshy or a Lejinka, as like who the final boss is supposed to be. But I don't actually know. I don't actually know. We can also really quick check, yeah. Otherwise, right, the kind of helpful, playful sprites that are vaguely red cap adjacent, those were fun too. So I don't know enough to be able to know if there are specific references in there that I am missing, but the ones that they did focus on, Podletnica is very good. It's a very good choice for who to focus on for a child kidnapping story, and suitably got the horror of it. You know, suitably understood that this is a horror game. Quietly, a little bit. You play South of Midnight on stream? Yes, I did. All those VODs can be found on YouTube. I think. That was before I was multi-streaming, so... Or before I could multi-stream. And so I'm pretty sure I uploaded all of those. I hope I did. Because that would be a shame to lose that one. Like, because there it was a bop. That was another great game. You love South of Midnight? Hi, you're a Southerner? Yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed it too, right? As I said, I didn't always love the mechanics. I found it kind of exhausting. The arena fights kind of just tedious at the end. But everything else about the game ruled. Everything about the game except for the arena fights was just freaking awesome. Cool. Well, at a nice, short, self-contained 4 hours, I think that's all I've got. Like, we won't... I'm not going to complain about this too much. Like, let me be clear on that. Absolutely should not complain too much about this. Because, you know, tomorrow's going to be a doozy. Tomorrow's going to be an absolute doozy, y'all. So, I think we'll just let it be. Oh, and we are the only person streaming this game. Ha. Well, there went the raid plans. I was gonna see if there was someone in the category. And hi, we're in the category. Exactly. Rest up now, because Jakista and math are gonna make my life a lot. Starting tomorrow. So, if you haven't heard, we're doing Fate Samurai Remnant. So, Fate is finally coming to the channel. You can't see South of Midnight on YouTube. It's South of Midnight, not South to Midnight. Let me see if I got. Let me see. If I lost the VODs on that, I'm gonna be so sad. Cause it was great. Ba ba ba. Playlists. Man. Yeah, it may have gotten got. Because it was definitely more recent than those. Heck. Unfortunately, there was a period where I was just really bad at uploading things. I'll have to poke around and see if I've got the VODs somewhere. Still. Yeah. Yeah. I don't see anything. So I'll have to see if I've got the VODs lurking somewhere. Otherwise, they may have been lost to the sands of time. Anyway, we will get going here. So thank you all so much for tuning in. Let's see who's around. Did Melissa just go live? Melissa has 3... Yeah, it looks like Melissa literally just went live, so we just went... We'll raid her. Looks like it's just community games night. So we'll head over there. YouTube people, thank you all so much for tuning in. We will be back tomorrow with a next significantly longer and significantly more torturing me specifically game. So I hope I will see you all then. That does it for me here. Thank you all and have a good night. Oh. Extra special thanks to our patrons who make this possible, and especially Wolfie1066 for suggesting this game. Thank you to Atomic Charcoal for the follow, and to Steve for the raid. It has been so lovely to have you all here for this delightful indie one-off. I hope you all have a good evening. Okay? Bye-bye.